Alright guys, this is Tacho here, and today we're playing some Hunter x Hunter Battle All-Stars. And I just noticed over here in the event missions, there is a special gold Hisoka mission that you can play, and you can actually farm this mission to win more copies of that Hisoka. So we're gonna play this mission right now. It's an unrestricted mission, so you're free to use any team you want. I'm just gonna take somebody, it doesn't really matter. I guess we'll just take this Sniper Hisoka. And I'm going to use this team here. This is pretty much the best team in the game. I've got Meliaron to heal and also provide invincibility. And he's got immunity to all status effects and also SP bonus. I've got Healer Pito here. She is another really good card. She can heal and she gives 100% damage cut for physical attacks and special attacks. So the reason why I need this alongside invincibility is because the opponents have the option to remove my invincibility, but they don't have the option to remove my damage cut. And likewise, even if I have damage cut, the opponents could put up a counter, and if I were to attack them, I would still take damage. So by having Healer Pito and Meliaron on the same team, I am pretty much indestructible. And I also have this Meruem here, sorry. This Sniper Meruem is pretty badass. He can do all the fighting all on his own. So let's go ahead and play this mission. Okay, so definitely make sure you farm out all the copies of this Hisoka during the weekend so that you can get him to 6 abilities. Alright, we're going to start the fight off with Meliaron's invincibility. And then I'm going to have both him and Pito start healing, and we're going to start looping Sniper Meruem over and over. And we're just going to keep on doing that until we beat the map. Might as well just put up Pito as well. I don't know if it's necessary, but we're just going to make sure that nothing can go wrong here. And I'm going to use Meruem again. Okay, so that's the first map down. We're moving on to the second map. Gonna start healing with my characters, and we're gonna spam this Sniper Meruem. So yeah, like I said before, this is pretty much the best team in the game. The only thing you could do is switch out Sniper Meruem for Fighter Hisoka, who is actually a bit better, the Swing Hisoka. But other than that, I mean, it's still pretty much the same thing. You're gonna get the same results with this team. You could really use any attacker you want. It doesn't really make a difference. Fighter Knuckle is also a really good pick. There's just a lot of good units now. With the second abilities, you can pretty much break any offensive unit. Okay, we're going to use Meliaron's skill there. And I'm going to start healing with him and Pito. Alright, so here comes the boss. It's Hisoka. And there goes the boss. We just murked his ass in one hit. That was ridiculous. Yeah, this Meruem is so good. Okay, so let's use his skill again there, and that's pretty much it for the map. So that was a whole lot faster than I thought. So you know what? We might as well play another mission as well. And I actually did not win the drop there, but I won him previously, so I'll just show you guys. This is the Hisoka that you can win on that map, and he's pretty much the same one that I talked about in the update. So let's go over there and take a look at him for a second time. So this is him. He's a sniper type, and his artwork is another Swing Hisoka there, so they're just continuing on with all of these glowing ball Hisokas. But he is actually a really good free-to-play unit, and in fact he might be the best free-to-play unit in the game because he gives himself 3.5 times damage and 3 speed for 22 seconds. So yeah, this is probably the best free-to-play unit we've ever gotten, and even though his skills are really not that great, the only immunity he has is to paralysis. He doesn't have all, he doesn't have no parameter down, he doesn't have no stun or anything like that. But you could really break this guy in the second abilities if you gave him some really good stuff. So it looks like they're kind of looking out for the free-to-play guys a little bit more with this card. Definitely go ahead and farm him. He's really great for free-to-play. And now that we have some extra time, we might as well go ahead and play the Silver Chrollo mission here. And I'm just going to show you guys how to completely solo this. Just take a second ability fighter Hisoka. Alright, this one looks pretty good. I'm going to go with him. And this is my team. Really, nothing on this team matters other than the friend character. So as long as you've got a really badass Hisoka on your friends list, you can do this. So yeah, we're taking on both Hisoka and Chrollo in the same video, guys. How awesome is that? I guess to sort of commemorate the return of the manga. So yeah, guys, spoiler alert, because I guess I'm going to start talking about the manga in this video right now. So if you haven't read the new chapter, then stay away. But, okay, so the spoilers are going to start now. If you guys read the new chapter, what did you think of Kurapika's new ability, the Steel Chain, which is going to let him pretty much borrow the Nen ability of anybody for one use only? I think it's a little bit of a cop-out because we've already had characters in the anime and the manga that have been able to steal other people's skills like that. So I'm not really sure how I feel about it, but just giving more people the ability to use other people's abilities is a little stale at this point. Like, I mean, we have Chrollo already who has the Skill Hunter and he can steal anyone's abilities. Then we had Jing who was able to copy any strike type attack that hits him once as long as he's hit by it. And that's not even a Nen ability, that's just Jing's own natural talent to have complete mastery over Nen like that and know how it works. And then we also have Leol from the Chimera Ants who had the cell phone ability where he could call you up and borrow your Nen ability like that. So that's already 3 people that copy Nen abilities. And now we're throwing Kurapika in there as well. And also, I don't know if you guys read this one-shot manga that was a backstory to Hisoka, but if you read that, then Hisoka actually borrows Nen abilities in that as well. He sees an opponent do a Nen attack, and then right after he sees it, he's able to mimic it completely. So they're just going a little too crazy with the characters that can copy other abilities. But I do think it's kind of cool for Kurapika to have that, because he is one of the main characters, so I think one of them should be able to do that, instead of having like all the villains and the really badass characters being able to do that. And of course it's also highly restricted, he can only use it once, and he can only use it with Emperor Time. So it's not like completely broken, but it's still, like, I mean, just being able to copy abilities, like I said, it's been done so many times already. But anyway, we're just completely dominating this mission here with this Hisoka. Half of my team is already dead, and the other half is not doing much. But that's not important, because this Hisoka is all I need to win the map. I'm just going to keep on looping his skill over and over, and look how broken this guy is. It only takes him 1 hit to be able to loop his special attack. That's really good, man. That's insane. And another reason why this Hisoka is actually better than the Sniper Meruem is because he has a much better limited aura. What it does is it's gonna bring him back to life with full health anytime he dies, and then it's gonna also give him a couple of seconds of invincibility, but you can only use it once per map. Still really powerful, definitely better than Meruem's, which extends the time of his skill by 2 seconds. So that's really not that powerful. Alright, so we're coming up to the final map here. Pretty much what the manga was talking about the last time it went on hiatus. Hisoka's on a mission here. He's gonna slay all of the spiders, starting with Phaeton and Finks. I switched out there because Phaeton put up a counter, but it looks like I didn't even need to because Hisoka just wiped them both out in 1 hit. Alright, here comes Benolinov and Koltopi there. Koltopi's already been a victim of Hisoka's onslaught against the Phantom Troop. Actually, guys, what did you think about the Chrollo versus Hisoka fight? because that was a pretty cool one. I was rooting for Chrollo the whole time because I'm not really a big fan of Hisoka. I think he's kind of a boring character. Like, he's just this super powerful guy, and he's a real creeper. Like, he's a real perv on Gon and Killua. So I'm not really a fan of Hisoka. But I am a fan of Chrollo. I really like him. He's really cool. He's basically just Sensui in Yu Yu Hakusho. So that's one cool thing about him. And I was really glad that he put Hisoka in his place. Showed him who the boss was there. So hopefully Togashi is able to put out more content for us before the next hiatus. Alright, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to switch out because this guy is going to come in and he's going to remove my parameter ups. And then I'm just going to switch back out. So that's pretty much it for the map. We took on Chrollo and Hisoka in one go there. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was pretty much just a commemoration for the return of the manga. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely make sure you farm that new Sniper Hisoka over here. You're going to have all weekend to be able to farm this mission, and it costs 50 stamina to play. And he is, like I said already, he's pretty much the best free-to-play unit we've gotten in the game. So he's definitely worth farming, and he can be really good with second abilities as well. So if you've got nothing else to use second abilities on, then this guy is not a bad choice. So yeah, guys, this is Tacho signing out. As always, cheers, have a great day, and I hope to see you again next time.